Now we have two types of trees here with us right now. One is a Kwanzaa cherry, and the other one is a dwarf crabapple. You'll see that one is actually in a container pot, the other one is in a ball and burlap. The basic technique for planting the tree is going to be the same. Obviously the one in the plastic pot needs to come out of the pot, and then the one in the burlap bag, after the tree is planted in the hole, you're going to remove the roping that's on the top of the ball, and then any of the burlap that's exposed on top, you can just untie that and fold it back and stuff it right in the hole. That'll all completely decompose. The wire rings on the top can also get folded down and into the hole, but you never want to take that plant out of that burlap bag. Now we've already pre-dug our hole to save a little time here. So based on the size of the plant, you're going to want to dig the hole at least twice as wide as the ball that's on the plant. You do not want to go any deeper. What will happen is if you go deeper, eventually that tree will settle, and all you're going to do is put more material on top and you'll end up killing the tree. If you're going in a lawn area, you're going to want to make sure the tree is a couple inches above the lawn area and not level with the lawn. Just so it gets good drainage and things like that. When you're going in a raised planting bed and you're just adding a plant to it, those can be level with the bed. So the top of the root ball should just be level, and then you would cover that with your decorative mulch. You never want to build up a lot of soil on the root flare of the tree down at the base. Before we put it in the ground, we use this product called Biotone. It's a good starter food. It allows for the root systems to develop on the plants when you first plant them. This is a good product for first planting a plant, and then later on in the seasons you can fertilize it with 10-10-10 fertilizer, or again we have an organic product called Tree Tone or Plant Tone. In the meantime, we finished backfilling the hole on the tree. And what you're going to want to do is hold tight onto the plant. You just continue to walk around the plant right against the root ball. Okay? You just want to make sure, again, that you clean off the top of the ball so that the existing soil that was on this plant when you purchased it, that's still going to be exposed. You're going to want to water it and water it heavily. The plant's going to need to get watered in well. It's just a good shredded hardwood bark mulch. The reason being with the hardwood bark, it's all bark product, and as it decomposes, it doesn't do anything to the soil. If you buy a lot of wood mulch, or you had a tree removed in your yard, you really don't want to use those chips, because as it decomposes, it'll take all the nitrogen from the soil. So you can purchase, we sell mulches in bulk. There's several different kinds in bags, and it all comes down to what's aesthetically pleasing to you. Everybody's different and likes a different kind of mulch. But in an area right near the bark or the trunk of the tree, exposed so that it's not all buried in the mulch. And that's how you plant a tree.